Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Monday evening with no football, blah, blah, blah. At any rate, this is going to be Taurus and Capricorn sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G, that part. Okay, so you're getting two for the night. You're getting 2021 and you're getting February. So I'm going to do 2021 first. I'm going to cut the video off and then I'm going to do February. So I know I am a bit behind on my annual readings for good reason. I got a lot of bullshit going on. Which one me tell you? There is a lighthearted, happy feeling to this union. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. Your top card is the Nine of Pentacles. So I don't know what y'all doing. What y'all doing? And if this is what I think it is, this will probably be one of the better readings I've done recently. So I went back to the old cards because right now they're generating better energy for the readings, giving me and talking to me a little different than the pretty ones. So this is going to be for 2021. We're going to do the first 6 months and then I'm going to shuffle cards around and we're going to do the second 6 months. So your hope card pulls the Hangman. The wisdom on the back end of your overall energy pulls the Ten of Wands. The challenge, the balance, pulls the Eight of Pentacles. So January, February, third eye chakra pulls the Nine of Pentacles. Deception and envy pulls the Three of Swords. Not what you're thinking. Calm down. Damn. Transformation, pulling the Eight of Wands. Relationship changes is pulling the Emperor. Movement, choices, and decisions is pulling the Ace of Swords. Some of y'all moving. And the Judgment card sitting on top of the Sacral Chakra or the I Want. Whew. Not as easy as I thought, but there's still, y'all are good. There are things going on around you right now that are making your situation a little tight, if you will. Your overall energy, and this is for this year, so we're gonna run from January 25th of this year to January 24th of next year. How about that? Taurus, you've had a change. Your outlook on your relationship has changed. Somehow, it feels like it's a little more solid than it was. So, I don't know. You know what I'm getting ready to say. Eat the fish, leave the bones. Don't choke on nothing that don't belong to you. That part right there. Something has happened, obviously. But it's not the two of you. It's people around you, and it's almost like they're trying to catch y'all fucking up. And this is causing some pain and strife. Fortunately, if this is, you'll know if this is your story, because what I'm getting ready to say is going to seal the deal. Fortunately, for those of you that are in this, your relationship is strong enough and you're on enough of the same wavelength with your Capricorn or Capricorn with your Taurus, if you're cross-watching, you're strong enough in your relationship. That's that wisdom down here in the back end of your overall energy. You already know it's some bullshit. Hang on, let me get the match. There we go. That part right there. You already know. And this is hurt. This is psychic wounds. This shit's painful. The fuck, the hell, and wisdom. But y'all already know whoever this is or whatever this is. You already know they're full of shit. So y'all are kind of banded together. And maybe that's that little light, eerie feeling that I'm feeling because you aren't carrying the stress by yourself. So, you know, sometimes you get into situations and your partner's like, oh, yeah, I got your back. But they're never home. They're at work. They're always doing something else. And you sometimes in those situations, not that it's being done on purpose, but you just feel isolated. I don't feel that shit here with y'all. I really don't. Y'all are right behind each other step for step. And that's a good thing. So that tells me that this Taurus Capricorn pairing is very solid. Fucking solid. Rock solid. You're challenged this year, Taurus, dear. Yeah, I can't say Taurus without saying Capricorn, though, because Capricorn just as stubborn and bully as Taurus. This is going to be a year about being patient and looking at things that you need to learn from the situations that you go through. You know, y'all like the fuck she said? Ultimately, to do all the 10 words I just said, you got to be in balance. But all that you're working for, all that's stacked up right there. So just add 1,000 for every coin. That's 1,000. How about that? Learning from the situations that you're going through. Whatever this little nugget is right here, this 3 of Swords and deception and envy. That's not anybody cheating on anybody, and this is probably going to be from the end of February into March. This is not about the two of y'all cheating on each other, but this is about people bringing misery to the game. So they just throwing shit up against the wall, telling lies, because they ain't got shit else to do, because they're jealous. Woo. What y'all got going on? And like I said, this is a rock solid relationship. I don't know who I'm talking to, but this shit is, you can't knock this over with nothing. And this is pissing people off. That's right where we are. So when we look at this first month with the 9 of Pentacles on top of the third eye chakra, or also known as IC or intuition, it's the vision that the two of you have for your relationship. But one of the both of you is using your intuition. I gotta say, it's probably Taurus. You just kind of, intuitively going and kind of following down the path that you think you guys need to go to or go through or get on or whatever the case may be. And that you're at the beginning of the year that I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. There may be, I don't feel it like that though. I was going to say there may be a job change, but I'm not feeling that. Not a change, a promotion. Maybe some of you, whoever, walking across the street. So you literally are going from one building to another. Those of you in medicine, doctor, lab tech, x-ray tech, something. It's not a change. It's not a new job, new company, new agency. It's not that. It's a change. It's a step up. It's a change. And it might be both of you. It might be both of you. But for those of you that's not kicking it with, it's about the vision that you have. And again, using your intuition to get you across the street to that other job, or helping your partner get something off the ground, however that's resonating. But that's the energy you're going to kind of be working with. It's not a bad time for that, but just be mindful. This coming Saturday, January 30th, starts Mercury retrograde. So, don't be signing no big, fat, heavy-duty contracts, and you ain't reading every single word, including them 250 at the bottom that you can't see. Just saying, make sure you dot all your I's and cross all your T's. If you can at all help it, I wouldn't try to do anything from a business standpoint until the end of February. The last day for retrograde is February 20th. So just keep that part in mind. We slide out of that, and then there may be, and I'm just thinking about what's coming up in the next couple of months as far as holidays. There really aren't any. The only thing in the United States that sets off is Irish Day. Here I go. St. Patrick's Day. And all I got on my brain is green beer. That's a shame. Anyway, so this may be something else. Easter, for those of you that celebrate Easter, that's coming. end of March, 1st of April, somewhere in there. But it's going to be some kind of family get-together thing, you know, social distancing outside, whatever. And this is what's going to kick off whatever's going on. It may be, if you're married, it may be the in-laws, and they're cold and just damn distant. And this may be a new thing for them. When normally they're like, hi, how are you? And you brought food. No, this time like, hey, you set that down right there. Different. So this is going to be some kind of family function coming up here in the next 6 or 7 weeks. Just be mindful, because people are, at the end of the day, any disruption going on this year, Taurus and Capricorn, it is because people are fucking jealous. Period. They're jealous because you have each other's back. You're not letting anybody talk to you about your partner on some bullshit. And if you look at this 3 of Swords, you see dude, I don't know, get my trusty dusty lighter, but you see dude back there in the background, you know, just kind of looking like, how come y'all always get everything? It's that energy. It's that jealous, envious. This may generate something here. If you're doing something entrepreneurial, or even if the two of you have gotten promoted, or one of you had, it's that jealousy, straight ass jealousy. Obviously, from my perspective, the best thing to do would be not to go. If you don't go, you're gonna have to deal with the bullshit. But obviously, that's not a practical solution. If it's something you have to go to, take the high road. Take the high road. Somebody getting ready to go left or center after they done ate up all the food and had one beer too many. Take the high road. Baby, it's time for us to go. Again, y'all got each other's back, so this shouldn't even be an issue for the two of you. Have a plan. If this is something family related that you're going to, even if you're going to an outside restaurant, have a plan. Baby, if this happens, or if auntie says this, or mama says that, we gonna leave. That's what we're gonna do. That's the best advice I can give you for that. Some of you may be experiencing some of the same envy and jealousy at work, especially if you are recently engaged and you roll up in there with the 4.52 rock. I'm just saying, yeah, be ready. And quite frankly, if it's got something to do with something material, and I know I'm a girl, and I've been there and done that, and I've had my share of rocks, trust me. You may want to just bypass that part and leave the rock at home if you can, if you got that kind of job. If you work in medicine, that's probably the easiest way to do it. Take your rings off and go to work with no jewelry on. If that's not practical, maybe consider getting another setting, another ring. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to, but somebody's listening. Another ring that maybe just kind of kicks it down a notch at work. An everyday band, and then, you know, if you want to sport the 3.5 carat on the weekend, by all means. The energy right now, and I must say up until about June or July, people are being real stupid and petty right about now. And it's not about anything major. It is seriously, you got the last glass of orange juice, I hate you. Stupid shit. And so people are looking for any little thing that they can just, you know, spout off about, or, you know, start gossiping, doing some other bullshit. To the best of your ability, I would be just trying to downplay whatever. I know, here y'all now, I have the right to wear my ring to work. Yes, you certainly do. You also have a right to live in peace. And that's something you have to think about. You know, sometimes for that peace, you have to make that sacrifice. And, you know, if you're dealing with people like that, do you really want them to know? You got a 3.5 rock? No. I would definitely downplay it. The less chaos and drama you're involved with this year, particularly as a couple or doing things related to being a couple, the better. If you can, just like I said about dinner, if you can sidestep, take it how it is, do it. We get to the third month, transformation, with the 8 of Wands. Outstanding bills is what I'm hearing here. This is really about money, this transformation. So maybe with stimulus, tax returns, or something else, this is going to put you on a different kind of footing, at least for the time being. I'm saying all of that because 1 and 3 makes 4, and 4 is about foundational shit. So it feels like your money just going to be some kind of action taken. There may be some oops. Oh, we're sorry. We overcharged you $5,000. We'll put it right back in your account. Clearing up misunderstandings. Definitely, even though you don't see the coins, I hear them. So I know this has got something to do with money, probably house money. Those of you that are looking to refinance your home, I would do my homework first before you let your coworker tell you, oh, we went over here and they were just wonderful. Because when you go over there, they're going to be a bunch of assholes. I'm just going to throw that out there so you know. Anything financial coming up into March, April, May-ish, I would definitely just have my horns up on that. We get to, what are we going to say? January, February, March, April-ish, March, April-ish, with the Emperor on top of the relationship change. Yeah, see, concrete is the word. Concrete, logical thought. This is for some of you that are just a couple, but you're not officially anything just yet. This may be the step up somebody is waiting for, Taurus. So that rock, some of you may get that rock here. You're not already there. This will be an opportunity for that to happen. Unfortunately, I hate to say it like this, it's not going to be one of them special viral moments where, you know, balloons start falling out of the sky and your beloved gets on the knee and says, oh, where you been? And it's going to be way more practical than that. You might find your ring in the Cheerio box, I'm just saying. But for those of you that might be kind of hedging on, I want all the balloons and shit, let me just tell you, the practical person gets my denomination every day because they can sustain that. You know, the balloons falling out the sky, it's good and it's nice while it's happening. But 6 weeks from that point, when y'all are trying to figure out how to get some shit done, fuck a balloon. I'm just saying, I'm taking them Cheerios so I can eat them bad boys. Think about that. Think about that. The Emperor, just as a card itself, there he is. It's about the command and the presence of what's going on. You look at him and you know he got all of it, not just it. He got all of it. So again, that proposal might not be that, you know, hot air balloon ride across the sky. Way more practical, but trust and know that it's a solid offer. Whoever's on the receiving end of the proposal. Just trust and believe it's a solid offer. Just know that. Might not be in the package you want it in, but it's there. Mayish, June-ish, that little area, the Ace of Swords, movement, choices, and decisions. I said some of y'all are going to be moving. There it is. And at this point, you'll have a better understanding. Some of you, it feels like right now, as a couple, you can't see this far out. It's like, they get married, they're in a house, what? When you get here, by the time you get right to the end of the spring, the beginning of the summer, things should clear up enough. You should have a good enough understanding of what you're working with. There may be some other family changes. There may be a baby for some of you, or it may be a sibling or other family member having a baby, and it's going to have some kind of impact one way or the other on you. You may need to help mom the first couple months, something resonating along there. But ultimately, it's about you, Taurus and Capricorn, moving towards your goals, whatever those are. If it's to be married by December, if it's to be married by Valentine's Day next year, however that's resonating with you, it's going to be about making those choices. And this is hot. This is red card, so this is fire action. So this is not, once you get into this, it's not going to stop till you're done. So if you're planning a wedding, it's not going to be, oh, we got to take 24 months. No, it's going to be boop, 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 dun, 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 just like that in that order. So once you get here, that's why you need this clear vision. So there's no confusion. Y'all are going to be going, phew. And that's a good thing. And it feels like both of you want to get whatever this is, whatever this step up is, you want to get into it. Some of you may be moving in together and not necessarily getting married. Again, solid offer. And then when it's time to start making decisions about where to go, who to go, and whatever, you will be all fit and dandy. We get down here to June-ish, July-ish. The Judgment card on top of the sacral chakra, or the I want. This is where you will see the decisions that you've made thus far. You get a chance to analyze if you got what you wanted. This is about the time frame for the second Mercury retrograde. So the second Mercury retrograde runs through from May 29th to June 22nd. So here's where you look at those decisions and whatever judgment you've made, and look back and see if you got all that you wanted out of the deal. Houses, cars, investments, even relationship decisions like rings. I'm just saying. Rental apartments, vacations, whatever that decision is, whatever judgment, then doing a look back through that retrograde to make sure you got what you want. Some of you may find you didn't get everything that you wanted. So for example, you in the process of buying a house and you find out they don't have that third bathroom. They only got 2.5 baths. That kind of shit. So that's gonna play an impact on what decision you make. Just saying. Moving forward. New beginning speaks to a baby. Either newly pregnant or newly here. That's 0. So some of you may be pregnant now or will be shortly. Yeah. Okay, so this tower, kind of July, August, it's taking me back up here. So there may be some shit that comes out. So then, for whatever this gathering may be, baptism, shower, could well be, we get down here into the July-ish, August, that area. And so then now we got the Temptation card in the Tower, and it's this side talking about revelations. So you may be tempted, Taurus. I'm going to just put that feeling out there. You may be tempted when all this erupts. And again, this is not the two of you. This is the people around y'all. This is how hot y'all are. You might be tempted. I'm just saying. See, this could be, we say August. So what's around that time? Labor Day? And then it's summertime, so it could be anything. But you, Taurus, may be tempted to reach for that dish and throw it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Follow your intuition. You see that eyeball up there. So if this happens to be a family function that you're at, follow your intuition to get you out of that situation if you happen to be in it. Like I said at the beginning, this year, it would probably be just a cool thing to just steer clear of big family functions for obvious reasons and not so obvious reasons. And not so obvious reasons being there are people hating on you. And so you don't, every time you go to celebrate something, you don't want to be all frustrated and upset and agitated. That part. So where are we? August, September. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah. Spiritual strength and the Two of Wands. And I'm really looking at the detail. Where's my lighter? So looking at this card up front, that's a face of some sort, it looks like. That's just kind of engraved into the wall, lion and tiger. And the energy behind that is that there's just somebody in the background talking shit. This is about dominion, your dominion, your place of living, your habitat, that shit. And so obviously when you're dealing with that kind of bullshit, it's going to require the two of you. I don't care what you're doing, whoever you worshiping, head of lettuce, oranges, grapes, whatever, bonding spiritually with your partner so you can get over whatever this is without it doing too much damage to you and your immediate family. That part. When we get to September, yeah, some of you will find out that you're newly pregnant, and again, more babies. Some of you will be having your babies in the fall. This is about the bond. It says it on the back, but this side here is really strong, whatever this is, and the celebration, the new beginning. I say baby, I see zero. That part. This is going to bring you two closer. So if you aren't having a baby and all the rest of that resonates with you, that's cool. Everybody is not having a baby this year, I'm just saying. But for those of you that are, you obviously will celebrate it, but it's going to make your bond tighter. Those of you that aren't having kids, you may decide to take on some type of charitable cause, do something within your community as a couple. Again, anything like that is going to seal the bond between Taurus and Capricorn. When we get to October, reaching your destiny and parenting. The hell. So once again, we back to the babies. Ta-da! So some of you may be with the new babies. Others of you may have kids that are entering high school coming up in the fall, and they may be dealing with they may have some social shit. Hell, everybody's been locked up for damn near a year and a half. What the hell? So they may have some social and behavioral issues that need to be worked through. Don't worry. Just work yourself through step by step, whatever needs to be done, whatever recommendations are made. Just work yourself through. For others of you at the other end of the spectrum, this may be about your parents and what they're doing and what new chapter are they going into. So unfortunately, when I'm saying that, I'm thinking of people that have Alzheimer's, and they may be just kind of slipping. Time you get to the fall, you may notice some decline or any other kind of illness such as that. And so that may push you into having to move them into a facility or to your place. But think about it now. However this is resonating with you, if it is, think about, you're still in January. Think about it now. If something were to happen to that relative, what's the game plan? What do you put that in there so you can reach the destiny you're trying to reach without a whole lot of bullshit? Just saying. November, 9 of Wands on top of the chakra, the crown chakra, that I know. May still be coming through a little bit of retrograde shadow period, because by this time, talking November, we will have gone through the third and final Mercury retrograde for the year, which starts on September 27th and ends on October 18th. So the 2 weeks after that put you right into the beginning of November. You may be still dealing with some of that energy. Looking at choices that you made in the past, regrets if you have any, about any particular situation. Family. Woo! Wow. Something with family. and thinking about your choices and maybe regretting some of the choices that you made. Some of you may decide, even in all, despite all this bullshit going on, that you still want to be around your family or participate or whatever. And you find out, you know, that things haven't really gotten better. You just haven't known how worse they've got. That part. So keep your ears open for that. At the end of the year, getting into the new year, with the Knight of Wands on top of the Power card, this is about aggressive action that will need to be taken. It's maybe a house, something, moving, buying, selling, other assets, cars, maybe rental property, however that's resonating. But you're going to need to act quickly the beginning of next year. If you're going to sit around and do hoo-ha around, you're going to lose the power position that you have. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see what the Rebel cards have to say. I think it's a solid reading. Really, the caution for any and all of it is to beware of the people around you. There's a lot of negative energy around you. The two of you, not just Taurus, not just Capricorn, but the two of you as a couple. And the only discernible reason is that people are just hateful and jealous. They don't want you to come to work every day humming and singing under your breath. They can't stand that shit. Or when you go to take a phone call from Boo Boo at lunchtime and they just see you walking around the parking lot smiling, grinning, and cheesing. They don't like that shit, because when they get on the phone with their Boo Boo, it is Saturday night at the Pikes. I'm just saying. Just saying. So just be mindful of that. Oh boy, I see the Rebel cards is on a kick tonight. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Alright, so the first one that fell out. Go solo. Alone time equals happiness together. So even though y'all are solid as a rock, please don't forget that you need to take care of the individual as well as the collective. Moms, if you fall into the Taurus or Capricorn category, take care of yourself. Go get your hooves done. Go get your mane all fluffed up. Do something for you that you don't normally do. Just do it. It goes a long way in making you feel better about yourself and a better attitude of dealing with the bullshit people are throwing your way. Just saying. Check yourself. You're playing with fire. So some of you may be trying to dibble into this madness going on with the family. Don't do it. Don't do it. Walk the fuck away. Do the damn dishes. Soaking is not fucking washing. So both of you, Taurus, Capricorn, may be getting a little lazy. Get on your game. House gotta stay clean. Y'all know. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great end to the month of January, a beautiful start to the month of February. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.